Hey.
Where did you race off to so quickly this morning?
I went to see my mistress.
And what's her name?
Felony.
Really? And how would you feel if I said the same thing to you?
It depends. Is she hot?
You realize you're just digging yourself in deeper now, don't you?
Well, then it's good that I was really out getting you this.
Minnie Mouse.
I got a copy from your dad. I thought it would complement Panda.
It's perfect.
Good. Because I have a new lease on life. And I wouldn't if it weren't for you.
I am not the only one who helped convince Louis to let it go.
I know.
So are you gonna get something for Harvey?
I want to, but what do you get the man who has everything?
The same thing you got me?
A picture of him dressed as a mouse?
No. Something money can't buy.
Now, what can Donna do for you?
I need the perfect gift.
Who is it? Rachel? Something personal. Preferably a picture from her father.
How could you possibly...
Jessica, simple and elegant. Or wild and crazy, the choice is yours. Louis. Oh, God, it doesn't matter. Just get him anything. He'll cry for days.
What about Harvey?
There is no gift for Harvey. He gets what he wants, and he doesn't want what he doesn't get. And my knowing that is the only gift he'll ever need from me.
Donna, ever since I've been here, every morning I step off that elevator wondering if this is going to be my last day. Last week, that day came, and Harvey said, not today. I need to get him something to let him know what that means to me.
Okay,
What?
there is one thing that Harvey has been wanting to get for years, and he hasn't been able to.
What is it?
No, it's too personal. And I don't see how you're gonna be able to make it happen when he couldn't.
Whatever it is, it'll make the perfect gift. Boom.
What's this?
Oh, it's only the greatest gift you've ever received.
Better than MJ's jersey from the 63-point game?
If this folder had played in that game, it would have scored 80 points.
Okay, I don't even know what that means.
Neither do I. Just open it.
A run-of-the-mill corporate case. I don't get it.
Just look at the attorney record on the other side.
A. Elliot Stemple? How did you know?
I talked to Donna. She told me everything.
Define everything.
Oh, I don't know. He kicked your ass in moot court 3 years running at Harvard. Kind of upset about it. Keeps you up at night.
Yeah, well, if she told you everything, you'd know he's been ducking me for the past 10 years.
Harvey, I just told you this gift is better than MJ's jersey. Do you think I'd make that kind of claim if I couldn't deliver on it?
What are you saying?
I'm saying that A. Elliot Stemple is not ducking you today.
Well, look who it is. The ghost of Christmas past, Harvey Reginald Specter.
Speaking of the past, A. Elliot, FDR called. He wants his bow tie back.
If you'd had rebuttals like that, maybe you would have gotten past me in moot court just once.
Trust me, Archibald, I'm way past you.
Oh, I guess you are. Look at you, huh? Tom Ford suit, $1,000 hairdo. What happened to the skirt-chasing degenerate I knew back at Harvard?
Oh, him? He's a named partner at a firm 10 times bigger than yours.
Bigger. Sounds like somebody's trying to compensate for 3 huge losses.
Or somebody's living in the past and too afraid to take me on in the present.
You're the one who's afraid. I think you've got a little PTSD, post-traumatic Stemple disorder.
Why don't we go head-to-head right now?
Oh, I'd love to, but unfortunately my case is up on the docket. But let's do this again really soon, okay?
AYZ Technologies versus Janus Microprocessors.
Mike Ross for the plaintiff, Your Honor.
A. Elliot Stemple for the defense. What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I forget to put the name of my firm on the complaint? I work at Pearson Specter.
That's Specter, as in Harvey Reginald Specter.
I'm ready to hear pretrial motions.
Motion to substitute counsel, Your Honor.
On what grounds?
The grounds that he's a pussy.
What's that, Mr. Specter?
I was just wondering if he has a copy of his motion, because we never got one.
Not with me, Your Honor. Something suddenly came up. My niece, she took ill.
Well, when your family is sick, you have to tend to them.
Your Honor, Mr. Stemple may not have a copy of his motion, but we do have a copy of his family tree. He has no nieces.
I meant niece figuratively. She is actually my goddaughter.
And what exactly is her name?
Sandra Silverstein.
Your Honor, that's the same fictitious goddaughter that's taken ill every time Mr. Stemple's needed a continuance in the last 5 years.
Sounds serious. Have you tried acupuncture?
They are completely out of line, Your Honor.
The only thing out of line is you. Mr. Stemple, not only will you not be replacing yourself, you'll be paying the court a $2,000 fine.
We got him. Cage match is on. 2 men enter, 1 man leaves.
We don't have anything yet.
What? Come on, you need me to try this thing for you too?
Listen to me. This isn't Thunderdome. I need you to look at every case he's worked since law school.
Relax, Harvey, I'm all over it.
You better be, because you don't know this guy. I'm telling you, once it sinks in that there's no way out of that cage, he's gonna come out swinging.
Billing records are right there. Mike was at the meeting.
You're right. He's got us.
You know what this means?
I do.
Lewis, I just got your message. What's going on?
Harvey, we got a problem. You're not gonna like it. Elliot Stemple showed up in court with an excluded member of the class.
Elliot Stemple? Are you kidding me?
He ambushed me, Harvey. The judge was about to ratify the settlement when he comes out of nowhere. What was I supposed to do?
You prove his client isn't part of the class and you shut this thing down.
I can't do that because his client is a part of the class.
What? That's not possible.
Yes, it is. Mike took 1 meeting with Rothman Insurance. Jack Soloff told Stemple about it.
No way.
It's all right here, Harvey. And if we don't pay him off tonight, he kills that deal tomorrow, and we're out of business 10 minutes later.
Bullshit. That's blackmail. I'm not giving in to blackmail.
Oh, come on. You think I want to do this? He's got us by the balls, Harvey. If we don't pay him, what was everything we went through the other night even for?
Which means right now we just have to figure out how much we're willing to pay.
No, we don't.
Harvey, what are you saying?
I'm saying Stemple doesn't care about you two. He just wants to get in a room with me and see me bleed.
You are not paying that man out of your own pocket.
Yes, I am.
Harvey, Jessica's right.
No, she's not. We all know I got us into this mess. It's time for me to get us out of it.
All right, you want him, you got him. But you're gonna be tempted to rip that man's head off, and when that happens, you're not going to do that. You're going to pay him, and then you're gonna throw his sorry ass out of here.
Aren't you getting a little long in the tooth for that hottie I just saw in the hall?
Let's get to it, Stemple, because I'm not in the mood. How much?
How much what?
How much to let me have my firm?
Do you mean to imply that I'm simply here on a mission to extort you?
Oh, we both know you're here to get my money so you can split it with Jack Soloff.
I resent that you think so little of me.
You saying that's not why you're here?
I'm saying I don't give a shit about your money or Jack Soloff. I want a piece of you.
Get your goddamn hands off that.
Harvey, relax. I didn't come here to put my gentle hands on your precious balls. I came here to take something far more valuable. Because what I want is that piece of shit duck painting.
What?
That right there. I was right. If that didn't mean something to you, you would have jumped right out of your chair and said okay to me.
Stemple, listen.
Not to mention, you've had that thing as long as I've known you, and there's no way a guy like you has a painting like that unless it means everything to him.
How much money, Stemple? Because you are not getting that painting.
$10 million.
Elliot.
15 million.
God damn it.
20 million. Do you want to keep going or have you had enough? Because in 10 seconds, I am walking out of here with $20 million or that thing in my hands, or tomorrow morning I'm putting your firm in the ground.
Take the painting. Okay, as soon as we get inside, I need you to find every plaintiff you interviewed and tell them they're here under false pretenses. Done. Kenny's meeting us here. We need him to identify the man who came to see him, and we're gonna wait for that guy to approach any of our plaintiffs.
And if we connect that guy to Tanner, then we have him on criminal intimidation.
And Emerson Petroleum will have no choice but to settle. Hey, Kenny, good to see you.
This is gonna be fun. You were right.
He called every one of them. You see the guy?
No.
Start looking.
Hey, wait a minute. Miss Williams, do you remember me? I'm Mike Ross from the office.
I remember you.
Do you mind if I ask you what you're doing here today?
We were invited to come and hear a settlement offer.
Really? Excuse me. He came here himself.
Big mistake. Sorry to ruin your little brunch, but I think you know damn well that you can't legally address my clients.
Hey, I just came for the juice.
pulp-free. I know I can't talk to your clients directly, but thank God you're here, Harv, because what I can do is I can talk to you.
Harvey, Emerson Petroleum is offering $25,000 to each and every one of your clients. They don't take that. This trial stretches out for years. Cross-examinations will be brutal. They take our settlement, and this whole thing will be gone tomorrow. Now, if any of your clients want to get in touch with me, here's my number. Mr. Ross. Harvey.
Erase that number. You're not going to get away with what you're doing, you know that, right?
What? I just addressed you with a raised voice. Sometimes my ears aren't so good. If other people heard me, I apologize, Harvey. I'm just glad you were smart enough to figure out I booked the Waldorf. I think I need to take this. I'm guessing it's one of your clients wanting to take my settlement offer. Hello.
Tanner, I'm coming after you. Oh, I got your number.
74 plaintiffs. I can't believe they're willing to pay for $25,000.
Slow down. We need to figure out how to beat Tanner. Guy's been a step ahead of me this entire time.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious why.
Why?
You told me that you knew he'd go to Kenny because that's what you'd do if you were willing to go out of bounds. You anticipated him by thinking about what you'd do.
And?
And that's exactly what he's doing to you. I mean, maybe the only way to get ahead of this guy is to, I don't know, think about what you wouldn't do.
Surprise myself. I like that.
You're welcome. You gonna tell me what you're doing?
Nope.
Doesn't seem fair to the person whose idea it was. You're gone.
You wanted to talk? Talk.
I did. I want to put this competition aside. Call it a draw.
Tapping out, Harv?
This isn't about that. This is about real people. You make them a reasonable offer, I'll get them to take it.
Real people? You're standing there in a $12,000 suit asking me not to do my job. You care so much about those real people, I suggest you give them your lunch money, but don't ask me for mine.
Vanessa, I'm gonna need that wiretap after all.
Perjure yourself just to win this case.
No, I'm not gonna perjure myself. Even if I were, it wouldn't be just to win this case. It'd be to get your ass thrown in jail. See, you have power of attorney and you're gonna accept this settlement. $2 million a plaintiff. You're gonna take it. And you and that shit-eating grin are gonna fly back to Boston and never come back to my town again.
You can use mine.
Told you I'd get his autograph.
I can't believe you. You were gonna perjure yourself just to win. I thought you didn't cross lines, that's the difference between guys like you and him.
I had no intention of submitting this affidavit. I'm not gonna perjure myself, but Tanner doesn't know that, and he never will.
How do you know?
Because a man who's willing to break the rules can't imagine someone else wouldn't.
You said that you took my advice and that you surprised yourself.
I did. That loan I got for the plaintiffs, I put up $1 million of my own money to get it.
If that's not having emotion, I don't know what is.
Get out.
That seemed a little angry. Feeling good? Satisfied? Happy? All right. Emotional.
Okay, maybe a little happy.
Careful there, Harv. That's high-end Brazilian cherry from the South American rainforest.
Tanner, you selling furniture now?
No, but if we both did, I'd sell more than you.
I thought I told you to stay out of my city.
Can't. I'm the newest senior partner at Smith & Devane.
Don't get too comfortable. If all you're bringing is the Boston Shakedown, you're not going to be here long.
Oh, I'm bringing more than that, Harvey. Randall versus CM is a winner.
That case was litigated.
Not by me.
Well, let me bring you up to speed. Frank Randall had a history of substance abuse. His family tried to blame Coastal Motors, But his death had nothing to do with the car maker or its design.
Yeah, well, we've got new evidence that contradicts that assertion.
Oh, look at that. You learned some new words. Even if it were true, the statute of limitations ran out.
Well, what you call a shakedown, I call a sure thing.
This is an internal memo.
Showing that CM knew about engineering defects. You're on the wrong side of this one, Harvey.
I never saw this thing in my life.
Sure looks like you did. And that statute of limitations doesn't apply to fraudulent concealment.
I didn't conceal jack shit.
Harvey, that's for your client. We want $46 million and not a penny less. And this, well, that's for you, because we're suing you and your entire firm for fraud.
You really want to come after me again?
I'm not moving down here for the sushi.
0-2 doesn't look good on a resume.
You know, I'm thinking Upper East Side.
Well, why don't you check out the corner of 81st and kiss my ass?
Harvey! What are you doing here?
Nothing. Just delivered CM settlement offer to Smith or Devane. I can't remember. I can't tell those guys apart.
It's not their case.
No, but it is their firm, and I don't trust you.
Our offer was take it or leave it.
Well, we took it, and now we're done.
Well, I'm afraid there's still the little matter of our fraud claim against you.
Tanner, I'm glad you did what you did. The Randall family deserved that money. But let's not pretend you got shit on me.
Excuse me?
You used that memo to get what you wanted, but it never would have held up in court because you wrote it.
That's a scintillating argument. Too bad not a word of it's true.
Well, let's take a look at your resume. Witness tampering, extortion, bribery, forgery fits right in.
That document's the real deal, Harv. And as far as reputations go, I know all about your dirty dealings in the DA's office. Unlike your theories about me, you were actually investigated for the very thing you're being accused of, burying evidence. A point I can't wait to bring up in court. You're the one with the problem, Harv.
You know I didn't do this.
Hey, thanks for settling the case for me, buddy. But I said I wanted a pound of flesh from CM and you, and I meant it.
So you did have the document from Coastal Motors?
Objection.
Harvey, you're the defendant.
I wasn't objecting to his question, just his tie. I do have to look at it, you know.
It's fun, isn't it, Harv? Hanging out, catching up, learning about your fraud.
I hate to burst your bubble, Trav, but there was no fraud.
There was no fraud. What you just said, you had the document.
Yes, we went back through the case files, found the report. Whoops, that's it.
Whoops. I hope you got that. Whoops? Your defense is whoops?
All right, you've made your point. You made us a settlement offer that we would never take. Let's talk about one that we would.
This is a deposition, not a settlement meeting.
Every meeting is a settlement meeting.
Fine. The offer was $5 million, and Harvey gets disbarred. How about $100 million? And Harvey gets disbarred.
Tanner, you want to take this to court? Go right ahead. I'd rather watch her cut you down than see her cut a deal anyway.
You know, I see why Hairdo wants to roll the dice, but why you?
You just went from $5 million to $100 million, and you're questioning why I don't want to settle.
If that's the sticking point, I might be able to go to $0 million. But the one thing I won't budge on is he gets disbarred.
Hey, I'm doing you a favor.
I mean, what does he cause a headache like this once, twice a month?
Doesn't matter, because he cures more than he makes, like when you stuck your nose into my case last year, and he beat you.
Crushed him.
Then he took his ball and went home.
Should have stayed there.
Look at that, finishing each other's sentences. How cute. No wonder you won't throw him under the bus. Good for you, Harvey. I mean, you're throwing her under the bus.
Watch yourself, Tanner.
Oh, what's the matter, Harv? Did I offend your delicate sensibilities? You want to take your ball and go home?
I'm gonna take my ball and shove it up
Harvey?
your...
Of course. Your coiffed hair, your pretty nails. See, she's the man and you're the girl. You know, it's funny. I would have thought she'd prefer someone
This
like...
deposition is over.
Oh, what, is Mommy gonna take you home now? Wait. That's it. You got a thing for Mommy. And now it all makes sense. Because I actually looked into your Mommy. And it turns out that the whole time you were home with Daddy, Mommy was out banging. Point. Tanner. I'll see you in court, Harv.
Only way to face is bomber. Gonna wake you up, gonna face is better. Only way to discover your
I hope you brought a baseball bat. You want to go another round with me, you're gonna need it.
What does it matter what I have? You're just gonna sucker punch me again anyway.
Boo-hoo. You baited me. You wanted to catch me on that tape, and you know it.
That's not what I'm talking about, and you know it.
You want to settle? Let me save you some time. We pass.
You can pass, you can sign it, you could stick it up your ass, but this is the best you're getting.
This gets me off the hook.
Nice try. You think I don't know this was your doing? Harvey, next time have the balls to do it yourself instead of sending your errand boy.
Errand boy?
You got what you wanted, so stop playing dumb. Daniel Hardman doesn't work you, you work him.
Should have let me hit him.
I don't know about that, but maybe we shouldn't have let him leave.
Why?
Maybe he wasn't snooping. Maybe he was, I don't know, trying to plant something like drugs.
In my record collection?
What better place to stash the weed than with the Bob Marley, man?
Lewis doesn't even know where to buy drugs, let alone plant them.
I know where to buy drugs.
Congratulations.
No, I'm serious. What if instead of peeing, we planted something in Hardman's office? Genius.
It's a crime.
Maybe, but he wouldn't hesitate for 1 second to do the same thing to get rid of you. What?
He wouldn't hesitate to plant something to get rid of me.
What, Lewis?
No. Hardman.
I just said that.
No. What if Hardman planted the CM memo in the first place?
Well,
Donna never saw the memo. Donna never makes mistakes. What if she never saw it 4 years ago because it wasn't there?
and then it was. You really think he had the balls to walk into that file room, open a box, and plant a document?
No security cameras and no locks on the doors.
Fine, but how did he get the document in the first place?
Hardman brought Coastal Motors into the firm.
Yeah, but he wasn't here when the case went to trial.
No, not the trial, the defect. What's the date Sarah Layton left CM?
Here.
Hardman was still here.
Makes sense.
Sarah Layton confronts Kemp. He panics. Who's the first person he calls?
His lawyer.
Hardman tells him to bury it.
That's a crime.
You said yourself he wouldn't hesitate to commit a crime.
He knew the cars were bad from the beginning.
What?
When Hardman came back, the first thing he did was ask Lewis for a report on every case of the firm.
Yeah, he was looking for weaknesses. He knew the CM win was based on a lie, made it look like it was my lie.
Which brings us to...
Tanner.
Hardman couldn't bring the suit himself. He needed an executioner.
And he picked Tanner. So when I suspected something was fishy, I'd focus on Tanner, not him. They were in on it together.
I went through every box that Hardman looked at to find dirt on Tanner. There was no dirt.
You need to call a partner meeting.
I'll call for it. 5 minutes after you get me some proof.
Sorry, Harvey. Pilates is on Wednesdays.
You and I are gonna go. When we're done, you're gonna admit to me what you did.
Oh, I've done a lot of things, Harvey.
Well, I wanna know why you settled.
You know damn well why I settled.
No, I don't. I wanna know about you and Hardman. You're gonna answer my questions or I'm gonna kick your ass.
I'm not doing the one, and you can't do the other.
I can, and you will.
All right, let's go. As long as it takes.
I win, you talk?
You lose, I don't.
But hey, has tricks me. Think I've seen you before, blind to that. You looked a lot older. You've been working out. What's wrong with that?
Why'd you settle?
I declined to answer.
Why'd you settle?
I declined to answer.
Came back, came a marching in, shot to that. Found a good reason to do it for the money. What's wrong with that? Control your
You get one question.
Let's see. How about, why'd you settle?
Because that memo was a fraud.
What? You need to come
No,
forward.
no. I said one question, Harvey. One question. You know, I could have you sanctioned for being late to a settlement conference.
Tanner, what the hell are you doing here? And how the hell did you insinuate yourself with Ava Hessington?
Jealous?
No, I just thought Hessington was in the oil business, not the snake oil business.
They diversified.
Where's Ava?
Ava's not here because she's not interested in your offer to testify against Edward Darby.
I'm not the one who did this to her.
Aren't you? Didn't you pull your typical bullshit to get the original attorney thrown off this case?
To win the damn case?
Well, instead of winning it, it led to Ava being charged with murder.
A charge I got her off of by finding the people who were actually responsible.
Sorry, Harv, but that's not enough. And Ava has no intention of letting you off the hook.
Ava? Or you? We both know you tracked her down because of your lifelong, never gonna happen dream to beat me.
I never heard of Ava Hessington until she walked through my door.
Bullshit. You have a subscription to Harvey Specter monthly, and I know it.
Okay, you got me. I knew exactly who she was the second she walked through my door. My chance to take your lunch money.
Well, let me make you an advance payment. Why don't you use this to call your mom and tell her to get the tissues ready, because you're 0-2 against me, and the O isn't the number that's gonna change.
Feels like old times. A lot of good memories in this room.
Bring back the taste of blood in your mouth?
Oh, I'm a shark, Harvey. I love the taste of blood. Speaking of which, when you accepted this case, did you make a side deal with Edward Darby where he agreed to make you managing partner over Jessica Pearson if you won?
Yes, I did. But that isn't a side deal. That's an incentive.
What it is a conflict of interest.
That is not true. If anything, it made Harvey work harder for Ava.
Whatever gets you through the night. The truth is, Edward Darby doesn't make that deal unless you have leverage. You knew Darby couldn't lose because Stephen Huntley's murders would be discovered, isn't that correct?
No, it isn't.
So, prior to her trial starting, you didn't know that Stephen Huntley orchestrated those murders?
No, I didn't.
What if I told you I have evidence that you did?
I'd say you're full of shit.
And whether he knew or not is irrelevant since Edward Darby stipulated that he knew, making Mr. Specter liable anyway.
Oh, it's relevant. Because 2 days ago, Mr. Specter tried to cut a deal to split off from Edward Darby behind your back. Oh, I see. Harvey didn't tell you.
If Harvey had told me, it wouldn't be going behind my back. And I'm not going to blame him for doing what's in his nature any more than I'd blame you for being an asshole.
Ooh, feisty and hot. Now I get why he can't stay away from you.
Tanner, the last time Harvey knocked you out, you don't start acting like a human being this time, you're gonna have to deal with me.
Hey, I'm not the one who screwed my old girlfriend while she was engaged. Kind of a dick move, Harv.
That's enough.
Wait a second. How come she jumped in and you didn't? She didn't tell you she was engaged. You can't trust the hot ones.
Come after me, Tanner. That's what you're here for.
Oh, I get it. You actually care about her. I think I've gotten everything I need right now. But since it was so much fun, I'm gonna go ahead and reserve the right to do this again.
Miss Hessington, when we first met, did you admit you bribed a foreign government to get your pipeline?
I pled guilty.
I didn't ask you what you pled. I asked if you did it.
That's privileged.
Your client forfeited privilege when she sued me. Keep that in mind.
My client's not suing you. She's suing Pearson Darby Specter.
There is no Pearson Darby Specter. We split.
Edward Darby wouldn't allow that.
Edward Darby doesn't have the power to stop it.
But I do, and I'm not going to let you make them suffer for what Darby did.
Hell of a performance, Harvey. Backup singers and everything. Still not gonna stop us.
And he isn't making them suffer. I am for what he did to me.
Did what to you? Get you a slap on the wrist for your original bribery charges? Get you off murder? Or stop you from bribing witnesses?
Which brings me to my next question. Did you fire me for refusing to bribe witnesses on your behalf?
You're under oath.
Don't answer that.
I wouldn't. It's a federal crime.
She doesn't have to. Like I said, we're not bound by privilege. And I've got 3 witnesses, including your friend Stephen Huntley, who testified to it in open court.
You want to throw stones, Ava? We've got some rocks of our own.
What are you doing, Harvey?
I'm talking to your client off the record.
No. On the record or not at all.
No, let him speak. I want to hear what he's got to say.
Ava, you can come at us, and we can come at you. But I don't want that. You wanted to know if I'm sorry? I am. I am sorry I didn't listen to you. I'm sorry I didn't believe you. I am sorry that my history with Cameron put a target on your back. But I am not sorry that I did everything in my power to help you every chance I got. If you don't believe that, then keep coming. But if you do, I'm asking, put your anger where it belongs. Tanner, I hope you still have that quarter I gave you, because I think it's time to call your mom.
Harvey.
Fantastic.
You're right. I am Darby's fixer, but I'm not here to hijack anything. Now, when I got on the plane at Heathrow, this was still merely bribery. I've only just learned of the murder charges now as I touch down.
It just means the timing changed, not the motive.
Forget the bombshell the prosecution has just dropped. Let's talk about the bombshell outside your office.
Donna?
She's got a body like Elizabeth Hurley and the sass of Maggie Thatcher.
I went out with Liz. Don't sell her short in the sass department.
Oh, I'm well aware of her sass. 99.
98.
Really? Well, you're obviously a better man than I am.
Don't beat yourself up. You got plenty of company. By the way, before you say anything else, she can hear every word we say. Now, I've got a murder charge to defend, so why don't you tell me why the hell you're really here?
Well, I'm here to oversee culture integration.
Cultural integration?
Standard part of the merger, been on the books for 2 weeks.
And why do you need me?
Well, smoothing over these transitional periods is never easy. It's not child's play. You're an influencer here. People listen to you. I want you to help them listen to me.
I get it. You want me to pave the way for you. Here's the thing. I don't pave the way for people. People pave the way for me.
I get it. Stay clear of you, and you and I'll get along just fine.
Welcome to New York.
Thank you. Harvey, to what do I owe the pleasure of this lunch?
I wanted to thank you for the check.
Oh, I thought that'd change your attitude.
It did. In fact, you gave something to me. I want to give something to you.
What is it?
It's a hotel bill. I paid it. Then I checked you out.
Hope you left housekeeping a hefty gratuity.
You're not here to deliver checks or make smooth transitions. And if you're not going to tell me the truth, you don't need to be here at all.
Well, it's going to make it extremely difficult for me to help you take over the firm from Jessica. I know about your deal with Edward. He sent me here to help.
Why didn't you tell me this before?
Well, you told me Miss Moneypenny was listening. I didn't know whether you wanted her to hear.
So you're here to help me take over the firm from Jessica? What exactly does that mean?
You know what it means.
I don't need you babysitting me on this case.
I'm not a babysitter. I'm a fixer. I'm here to help you. Now, why would you turn that down?
What's to stop you from using this to take over the firm from me?
I'm not like you. I don't care to have my name on the door.
So you're here just to help me. You don't need anything in return.
Your car club has a pair of mint 1956 Porsche Speedsters.
You want to drive one?
I want to race you.
Harvey, fancy meeting you here.
Cameron, you keep showing up unannounced, and I'm not sure why. I can meet you anytime, anywhere, because I'm not afraid of you.
Well, you should be. I've got 5 witnesses who placed the colonel that your client bribed at the scene of those murders. You want evidence? Here it is. See you in court. We can schedule it for any time, anywhere.
You still don't want my help?
No, I don't. I don't trust you.
I'm not telling you to trust me. I'm telling you that this is what Darby wants.
Well, Darby isn't here. I'd call you a lying son of a bitch, but you were true to your word.
Yeah, what was that?
You're not like me.
I didn't hijack your client, Harvey.
Oh, no, you waited for her to fire me, and then you swooped in with an illegal fix.
You're wrong.
You gonna look me in the eye and tell me you didn't just meet with her about bribing those witnesses?
That's exactly what I met with her about. She asked me if I was willing, and I said I was. I also told her that in this particular situation, it'd be counterproductive.
You looked into Cameron Dennis.
She bribes those witnesses, he'll be lying in wait.
And that's what you told her?
Yeah, amongst other things.
You told her to stick with the lawyer she picked in the first place?
More or less. Harvey, listen, I told you, you don't have to trust me, okay? But Darby does.
And Darby wants this win.
Therefore, so do I.
I'm guessing you think that means that I owe you.
No, I think it means you're gonna pay me.
I lost Ava her company. I assume my deal with Edward is dead.
Well, Edward doesn't see it like that. You may have failed, but Jessica took a shot at her own team.
The consequences of that are what?
Deal stays in place, as long as you win a murder trial.
What if my plan is to not even have a murder trial?
Well, as long as you don't accomplish that by having Ava plead guilty, you'll be the next managing partner.
Good, because I'm going to accomplish it by getting Cameron Dennis thrown off this case for colluding with Tony Giannopoulos.
And how are you going to accomplish that?
By suing Tony Giannopoulos.
For what?
For this, or this, and or that.
Yep, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Yeah.
But I can do better.
No way.
$5,000 says I can.
$10,000 says you can't.
Excellent.
What's your idea?
Well, it requires you to take me with you to see Mr. Giannopoulos.
Mike?
Yeah.
You're off the case.
What? You're gonna let him get away with that?
I have to. I just took a bet. There's no going back on a bet.
Okay, what if I bet him that my idea is better then? Can I come?
You gonna pony up $10,000?
Best of luck, guys. Hope it works out.
He's not gonna come.
He will.
You pushed his assistant.
I charmed her.
You didn't.
He's right. You didn't. She was irritated. But I was curious.
Works for me.
You know what they say about curiosity.
I get it. I come after Hessington Oil, you come after me. Well, bring it on, boys. I got a team of lawyers just itching to take your lunch money.
Well, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to use them. He's not going to sue you here.
He's gonna sue you in London, where you have countless holdings.
Where the burden of proof isn't on the plaintiff, it's on the defendant.
So, instead of us having to prove you're guilty, you'll have to prove you're innocent.
Doesn't look very innocent.
So you guys think I'm gonna run scared at the prospect of losing a little money? I'm a corporate raider. This is a $50,000 bond. You see, I'm not in this business for the money. Money's just about keeping score. I'm in this business to win.
Well, here's the thing, Tony. This trial's gonna take a while. You'll be going to hearing after hearing, deposition after deposition.
You won't be able to enjoy your business at all.
So even if you win, you'll lose.
Or?
I could withdraw the suit.
And all that'll cost you is the truth, that you colluded with Cameron Dennis.
Ah, but I didn't collude, shit.
Yes, you did. When you let him leak you that video of Ava Hessington, then tried to use it to take over Hessington Oil.
How'd it go with Giannopoulos?
Oh, it's not a pushover, but I think we have a good plan.
So it went well.
Yeah, it went well. And since when are you?
I'm sleeping with Stephen.
I can see that.
You can see that? That's all you have to say?
Do you want me to say more?
Oh, it depends on what you would say.
I'd say when.
3 days ago.
Why didn't you tell me before?
I was going to, but you got so upset when you thought I was working for him.
It's because you work for me.
Well, I'm not working for him.
Good.
So you're not upset?
No. What you're doing with him is personal.
And this isn't?
Donna, I don't want to make this a thing.
I don't either. I just want to make sure that it doesn't become a thing.
It won't, as long as you don't let that affect this.
Okay.
Congratulations, Harvey. I had no idea Jessica was planning this.
What do you want, Stephen?
I hear Cameron got a witness.
He did. What do you want?
I'm just checking to see if there's anything I can do to help.
There isn't.
Cheers. I need to speak with you.
Okay, let's talk on the way up.
No, I prefer to speak out here. I know that Cameron's offered Harvey a deal.
All right, I'm not going behind Harvey's back.
I don't want you to go behind his back. I want you to go to his face.
Do what? It wasn't a deal, it was an insult.
It was an opening. Now, he wouldn't have offered anything if he wasn't willing to negotiate. Maybe we can get him down to 5 years.
That's exactly what he wants, to put Ava in a position where she has to choose between 5 years and life.
No, it's a better position than she's in now.
He wouldn't have offered anything at all if he wasn't bluffing, right? We're not going to fall for that bluff.
Well, then Harvey's making a mistake.
Then take it up with Harvey.
You know as well as I do, Harvey is not interested in anything I've got to say at the moment.
You think Harvey's making this call because of what's going on between you and Donna?
It's clouding his judgment.
How about this?
Right now, Harvey cannot see reason with respect to Cameron. He can't hear reason with respect to me. Now, you have a chance to convince him to make a deal, Mike. Put yourself in Ava Heston's shoes. Would you want that choice or not?
Donna, I need you to... Where the hell's Donna?
I don't know. I was waiting for her myself.
Wait somewhere else.
Harvey, listen.
No, don't Harvey me. You went to my guy about my case behind my back, so what you need to do now is stay out of my face. I need a minute alone with Stephen.
Is it just a minute, or do I need to get a cab?
It won't take long, but the rest is up to you.
Well, I'm guessing you're not here to join us for dessert.
You called Colonel Mariga.
Yeah. I called him. Called him to find out what Cameron Dennis had offered him and to suggest that he could do better.
You mean you called him to offer him a bribe?
Doesn't matter. Dennis was bluffing. He never had him in the first place.
He didn't, but he does now. Because of you.
You're saying he traced my call?
You're damn right I am.
And you're angry with me?
You're supposed to be looking out for Ava. If I didn't know any better, I'd think that you were working for Cameron Dennis.
And by the way, the man is in hiding. His own country can't find him. How the hell did you?
Same way you would. You know people here. I know people everywhere.
Well, calling those people just screwed us.
I called them Harvey because you were doing nothing.
I was doing nothing because he had nothing. And then I had the tape thrown out, and he had less than nothing. Then he threw a Hail Mary, and you just caught it.
If he found Mariga by tapping my phones, the judge will throw him out.
You think we're gonna be able to prove that that's how he found him?
You want to carry on yelling at me, or should we fix this?
You know, I've had about enough of your fixer crap, okay? You didn't fix shit. You broke it wide open.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
I'm here to tell you that if I hear your name around my case again, I am gonna beat the shit out of you.
Watch what you're doing.
I wasn't actually moving.
Yeah, well, I don't actually care.
Donna, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Hey, Donna.
I don't want to talk about it, okay? You'll tell Harvey, he'll get furious.
I won't tell Harvey.
Yeah, another promise.
Donna.
He just couldn't keep his nose out of it.
Who couldn't keep his nose out of what?
Stephen got Mariga's deposition. You know what? It doesn't matter. I'm done with him anyway.
I'm so sorry. Donna, where's Harvey?
He's with Jessica.
Where? They're not in her office.
They're on the roof.
Okay, get them down here right now.
Mike, what's wrong?
I said now.
Mike, what's wrong?
I know why Stephen needed to know what Mariga said in his deposition.
Why?
He was afraid that Mariga would tell the truth. Stephen was the one who ordered those killings. Emmanuel Mariga, 20 years ago at the University of Cape Town as an econ major. Always had a head for business. He was also on the rugby team. You know who else played rugby?
Stephen Huntley.
Stephen's record from Cambridge included a semester abroad at the University of Cape Town. That year's team, they had a hell of a season.
They're still a team.
Darby was clear. Whenever he has a problem, Stephen's the one he sends in to fix it.
And Ava's problem was his problem, so when she came to him to get her pipeline built,
He went to Stephen.
You want to know what it took to set up those murders? One phone call. to Mariga from the offices of Darby International, from Stephen Huntley's London office.
From there, Mariga calls Nick, Nick calls Ava, and the whole thing is set in motion.
They thought they were paying for a bribe, but they were actually paying for murder.
And they never knew the connection.
And when Ava's about to be charged for murder, Stephen shows up to make sure we'd never find out.
I'm so sorry, Harvey. Harvey. Harvey, what are you gonna do?
The defense calls Stephen Huntley to the stand.
What has Stephen Huntley got to do with this?
Harvey knows what he's doing.
Is this what you wanted to sell me? A lawyer from your own goddamn firm?
You want to put away the bad guy? I'm about to hand him to you on a silver platter. Mr. Huntley, did you work at the law firm headed by Edward Darby last year?
Yes.
Did Mr. Darby ask you to solve any problems for Hessington Oil regarding their pipeline and the EIR?
I decline to answer under my Fifth Amendment rights.
The right against self-incrimination. How long have you known Colonel Mariga?
I decline to answer.
Is it true that you went to school with him at the University of Cape Town?
I decline to answer.
Well, let me refresh your memory. You were teammates on a championship rugby team.
Objection. Counsel is testifying.
The witness is hostile, Your Honor.
Hostile? They work at the same law firm.
He was fired yesterday.
Gentlemen, approach.
He's making things up to create reasonable doubt.
I'm bringing things up so you'll see the truth. The only thing tying Ava to this is Mariga's testimony. You only have Mariga because you tapped Stephen's phone.
That's a ridiculous accusation.
Cameron, please. Why did he call him? How did he call him?
Enough. You're on a short leash, Mr. Specter. The gentleman invoked his rights.
Mr. Huntley, did you meet with your old friend Emmanuel Mariga and direct him to kill the opponent of Hessington Oil's pipeline without Ava Hessington's knowledge?
I decline to answer.
I have no further questions.
Mr. Dennis, do you have any questions? Mr. Dennis?
Mr. Huntley, until you were let go, you worked at the same firm as Mr. Specter, correct?
Yes.
And his job today is to give this jury cause to doubt that his client is a murderer?
Yes.
In your experience, is pointing the finger at someone else a good strategy?
It can be an excellent strategy.
And why do you think that Mr. Specter is pointing the finger at you?
Well, maybe it has something to do with the fact that a few weeks ago, Miss Hessington approached me and asked me to bribe witnesses who were about to testify against her, and I refused. And if you think I'm lying under oath, then please ask Mr. Specter. He knows that's the truth.
And a woman who bribes witnesses against her is not innocent.
Objection.
Withdrawn. One last thing. Did the defendant ask you to arrange a meeting with Colonel Mariga where she would pay him millions of dollars in exchange for killing opponents of her pipeline?
I decline to answer.
Can't blame a guy for trying. No further questions.
I instructed Stephen Huntley to do whatever it took to get Ava her pipeline, and I told him to do it behind her back.
So you authorized these murders?
Absolutely not. When I heard people had been killed, I confronted him immediately.
And what did he say?
He didn't care that he'd resorted to murder. His job was to get things done.
You just admitted to being an accessory after the fact.
No, he didn't.
I get it. Off the record. What do you want?
Edward pleads to obstruction of justice, 5 years probation.
You drop the charges against Ava.
And he testifies at Stephen Huntley's murder trial.
And why would I swap out Ava for her minion?
Cameron, you gave us that offer for a reason. You're at the finish line. You can taste the win, but it's not 100%. And you know it, because you're still banking on an admitted murder with an incentive to lie. I'm giving you a respected lawyer with an incentive to keep his mouth shut. You know who has a better chance at getting you a win.
Draw up the paperwork.
Well, you never wanted to see me again.
Thought about what you said.
What about the kind of business your firm does?
Yes. And I realized that maybe you're not as bad as I said you were.
No.
No. You're much worse. Harvey and Cameron made a deal to take you down, and part of that deal was that I got to be the one to tell you about it.
I meant to when I said I never meant to hurt you.
And I meant it when I said that you make me sick.
You know, I was thinking about joining a place like this. The truth is, I've never been a fan of losers sweating together in a confined space.
Unless it's in a courtroom and you're the one making them sweat.
I see my reputation precedes me.
Well, I'm aware of your reputation now, Specter. So why don't you tell me what the hell you're doing here?
Then you're also aware that I don't like to waste my time or my client's money. So why don't you drop your bullshit case against Elmont Investments right now?
Since when are you representing Elmont Investments?
Since they realized they were being railroaded by a showboater and that they needed a real lawyer to put him in his place.
Is that a fact?
Yes, it is.
Well, it looks to me like you had to bring your little buddy here because you're too scared to go up against me by yourself.
Yeah, he's not really scared of anyone. And for your information, until about 10 minutes ago, he had no idea who you were.
Bullshit. He knows exactly who I am. We worked in the same damn office for 3 years.
What?
What the hell are you talking about?
You really don't remember me, do you?
No, I don't.
Well, let me ring a bell for you. My name is Andrew Malik. And while you were kissing Cameron Dennis's ass, working on high-profile cases, I was 3 doors down, working till 2 in the morning, putting the real criminals away. And you may not have remembered me then, but you're sure as hell gonna remember me now.
Let's get on with this. My client's a busy woman.
Apparently she's too busy to realize she just hired a firm that's willing to sell out their own clients.
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, come on. You must be aware of what happened with William Sutter.
What happened was Harvey got him a better deal than anyone could have under the circumstances.
Is that what you call sending him to prison? A great deal?
I hope there's more to your legal strategy than talking shit about my firm, Andy.
Oh, I see you asked someone who I was.
It took a while to find someone who actually remembered. Now, ask my client an actual question or I'm shutting this down right now.
Okay, here's one. Mr. Stanger, why didn't you tell me why one of your divisions suddenly needed to be sold on December 31st at 11:53 p.m.?
We finally got the offer that we've been waiting for.
An offer worth $8 million less than the last one?
Last time I checked, being a deputy AG doesn't make you an expert at wholesale shipping.
No, but it sure as hell makes me an expert in executives locking in their bonuses illegally.
That is not...
He's baiting you. Don't respond.
I'm not baiting. I'm deposing.
Then why don't you ask a goddamn question based on evidence and save your speeches for outside the courthouse?
Did you knowingly defraud your shareholders to inflate your own bonus?
Don't answer that.
Did you inform your board of directors that you were taking a below-market offer?
Don't answer that either.
Wow, you're getting a lot of don't answer that question. I can see why they're worth the big bucks.
Listen to me, asshole. My client's innocent. And you come at her with nothing but innuendo, she's taking the fifth.
Yeah, well, let me tell you something that you may not know since you left being a prosecutor. Innocent people never take the fifth. And if you try that, I'll put the criminal case on hold, I'll bring the board up on civil charges, and believe me, they'll roll over on her before I'm finished offering them the chance.
Can you do that?
Yes, I can. And for the record, I don't give a shit if you're innocent or not. You are going to prison. How's that for making an impression, Harvey?
Okay, gentlemen. Why exactly are we here?
Your Honor, we're here because this is a trumped-up charge that shouldn't be allowed to go forward.
If it's so trumped up, why wouldn't your client answer a single question about it?
Because it's her job to protect her company, not offer up information to be used against it.
Bullshit. All your client cares about is protecting her bonus.
And all you care about is making a name for yourself, even if it means taking down innocent people.
Mr. Specter, I think very carefully before accusing a deputy attorney general of something like that.
I'm not accusing him of anything, Your Honor. I'm repeating exactly what he told my client on tape.
What? That's a lie.
You want us to play it for you? We have him on tape saying he doesn't give a shit whether Janet Stanger is innocent or not.
Your Honor, that was said in the heat of the moment. I did not mean that literally.
You mean you only said it to intimidate my client?
It wasn't intimidation.
Then what the hell was it?
You piece of shit.
Mr. Malik, I like what you've been doing for Wall Street. But I'm not letting you prosecute a fabricated case in my courtroom just to get another notch in your belt.
That's not what I'm doing.
Then you have 24 hours to prove them wrong. So, I suggest you stop calling them names and go find yourself some evidence.
Your Honor, you gave me 24 hours to introduce evidence that I have a case. Well, I would like to introduce this document.
Your Honor, he's about to introduce an article that says my client directed an illegal sale of a company. Well, I have a copy of that article right here, and unless he has the actual memo it refers to, this article itself is inadmissible.
Let me see that.
Your Honor, Mr. Specter is right. I do not have the memo that he's referring to, but since he brought it up, the reason that I would like to have entered that article is to show the court that that memo existed, and he buried it.
What? Mr. Malik, that's an outrageous claim.
What's outrageous is that he's done it before and he's still practicing law.
Okay, that is a lie, and I want that stricken from the record.
It's not a lie. I can prove it.
Bullshit.
Mr. Specter, that's enough. If Mr. Malik can't back up his allegation, he'll be held in contempt of court. But in my experience, old dogs don't learn new tricks. So if you can prove it, that combined with this article will give me reason to believe that you've done it again. We'll reconvene in 2 days.
What the hell is he talking about?
Whatever it is, I swear to you that when the dust settles, we'll still win this thing.
You son of a bitch, you got nothing on me because there's nothing to have.
Oh, I've got plenty. The only question is, which of the many times that you've crossed the line am I planning on exposing to the world?
Don't tell me you still want me to give up, because even if I wanted to...
That's not what I'm here to say. We need to figure out what case he's talking about.
I know what case. He worked in the DA's office 10 years. He's talking about Clifford Danner.
Harvey, that doesn't make any sense. You didn't suppress that evidence. Cameron Dennis did.
Malik doesn't give a shit about that. I was the prosecuting attorney. I should have known what was happening with my own case, which means we're screwed.
Unless...
Unless what?
Unless we can get Cameron Dennis to admit that he buried the evidence and that you didn't know about it.
Mike, there's no way Cameron's going to admit to that. Wait a second.
What?
There's also no way he'd set me up for something I didn't do. Which means we need to figure out how Malik's going to make it look like I suppressed that evidence.
He's going to subpoena the one other person who was there when you put Clifford Danner away.
No.
Yes. He's calling me to the stand in 2 days.
Honor, Clifford Danner has nothing to do with Elmont Investments. Donna Paulson's work on it is covered, underprivileged, and this entire case should be thrown out right now.
More importantly, I agree. Clifford Danner has nothing to do with this. In fact, if anything even remotely resembling that name comes out of my mouth, feel free to hold me in contempt. But in the meantime, unless the defense would like to bring up what I had for lunch in the 3rd grade, I'd like to call my witness.
Your Honor.
Ms. Paulson, please take the stand.
Ms. Paulson, could you please state your employment history prior to becoming a legal secretary?
I was an actress.
Were you able to make a living at that?
No. I worked as a waitress to supplement my income, but I don't see what that
And how
has to
much do you make now, Ms. Paulson? Somewhere in the 6 figures?
Yes.
It's quite an improvement on minimum wage plus tips, wouldn't you say?
What can I say? I'm very good at what I do.
And was shredding a document related to the Coastal Motors case that your firm tried years ago one of the things that you were good at doing?
Does he know about that?
Doesn't matter, he knows.
Ms. Paulson, I'll ask you again. Did you destroy evidence on that case? And I'll remind you that you're under oath.
Objection. The document he's referring to was fake. It's not illegal to get rid of fraudulent documents.
Did she know that when she destroyed it?
It doesn't matter. So unless he plans to prosecute the witness for doing her job...
I plan to ask the witness questions. I'd like the chance to do that.
Your Honor...
Mr. Specter, back off. Witness will answer the question.
Yes, I shredded the file.
That's your boss's request.
No.
Ms. Paulson, were you fired during the Coastal Motors trial and then rehired 1 week later?
Yes, but...
And since then, you've become your firm's chief operating officer, but you're not a lawyer, are you?
You don't need to be a lawyer to be a COO.
Then do you have an MBA?
No, I don't.
Of course you don't. All you have is a bachelor's in theater, and you were a part-time waitress, part-time actress when you quit to become a legal secretary, which is what you were until Harvey Specter made you COO overnight. Tell me, do you have any of the qualifications normally required for that position?
I have been at the firm longer than anyone. I know how it works.
Oh, so do I. By breaking the law and then rewarding the people that do.
That's a lie.
Well, then how did you get your promotion? Because there's only 2 ways I can think of when you're not qualified, and they're both pretty distasteful.
Objection, that's inflammatory.
Answer the question.
I'll tell you how I got it. I asked for it.
You asked for it? Well. You know, if that's all it takes, maybe I should ask Mr. Specter for a pony. Except I don't think that's all it takes. I think it takes destroying evidence, getting fake fired, and a little acting ability to pull it off.
Your Honor, he's testifying.
Yeah, well, then I'll wrap it up. Because if she was willing to destroy evidence in that case, she's willing to do it in this one. And that is why the memo referred to in that article no longer exists.
Your Honor.
I've heard enough. This case is moving forward, and I'm allowing that article to be admitted as evidence.
Well, did you come to cut a deal? Because I'm all ears, as long as it includes an admission that you lost and I won.
Oh, we're here to talk about an admission, but not the kind you think.
Yeah, we're here to discuss an admission of fabricated evidence into court by you.
I have no idea what you're talking about, and I did no such thing.
We know you didn't do it yourself. You had two idiots do it for you.
If it's all the same to you, Harvey, I actually don't consider myself an idiot.
Ah, you have a point. You were the one who figured out he baited us into entering that newspaper forum.
Well, to be fair, though, it was Donna who figured out that he went to Holly Cromwell because it gave the whole thing credibility.
It's not a crime to give someone a piece of paper and have them drop it off at an address.
But it is a crime to lie about it under oath, and I'm gonna put you on that stand.
You can't force me to testify in my own case.
I'm afraid you opened the door to that one when you made Harvey's character an issue, because his character's an issue, then why isn't yours?
Look, I broke no laws. And we all know that Janet Stanger's guilty.
And if she's guilty and you're as good as you think you are, you should have gotten her convicted without planting that bullshit. So which is it, Andy? Do you want to be humiliated on the stand, or do you want to drop this case right now, you evidence manufacturing piece of shit? What are you doing here, Andy?
I came here to tell you that you may have won the case, but I still wanted to get back at you. So I decided to come after your old mentor.
And if you think Cameron Dennis can't handle whatever you throw at him, you got another thing coming.
I'm not talking about Cameron Dennis. I'm talking about your other mentor, Jessica Pearson.
What did you do?
I didn't do it. You did, when you let her take the bullet for you with Mike Ross.
Andrew, this is between you and me, not Jessica.
Wow, look at that. Andrew, huh? Not Malik or Andy. Andrew.
Listen to me. What she did for Mike Ross doesn't involve you.
Oh, it involves me, because she admitted to being a party to fraud in front of the New York State Bar. Funny thing is, no one seemed to care. Well, I did. So I whipped up a motion to have her disbarred. And when a motion like that comes from the Attorney General's office, man, it is amazing how much people start to care.
You son of a
Oh,
bitch.
there it is. That's the look I came here to see. The only thing better would be if I could be there when you have to tell Jessica Pearson that you cost her her license to practice law. Have a nice evening, Harvey. Harvey Specter! What are you doing in a place where people with integrity work?
I came to tell you should have stayed down after I knocked you out the last time, because I'm representing Jim Allen.
Well, what a surprise that you would step into the ring with a fraud. Hey, speaking of frauds, how's Jessica Pearson enjoying the Windy City?
She's doing just fine, but you're about to get what's coming to you.
Well, then you picked the wrong case, because there's no way a fighter in his prime loses to a middle-aged has-been.
And upsets happen all the time. Broadway Joe, Miracle on Ice, Eagles Patriots last year, what? You think they were all crooked?
Team sports, asshole. The easiest game in the world to fix is boxing, and everybody knows it, so defend him all you want. But I'm not backing down.
I don't think you understand. I'm not just defending him. I'm coming after you. Because you'd rather trump up a case against a promoter than go after a real criminal.
Jim Allen is a real criminal. He is staining a sport that I love, and I'm not gonna let him get away with it.
You love boxing?
Middleweight champ, Eastern Long Island, 2 years in a row.
What do you say we lace him up and settle this in the ring?
Spoken like a lawyer with a guilty man for a client.
Spoken like someone who's as afraid of me in the gym as he should be in the courtroom.
You finished?
Nope. But you are. You just don't know it yet.
All right, I understand we're here because of a motion to dismiss.
That's right, Your Honor. He has no proof my client ever defrauded anyone.
Never? Then what do you call rigging a scale before a fight?
If you're talking about the Watkins-Lopez fight, that was 15 years ago. And Omar Watkins was a kid that made a 5-pound mistake.
Or Jim Allen's a promoter who let an overweight fighter break the rules and then paid him $50,000 to lie about it.
Lonzo, I'm Robert Zane. Been a fan for a long time. Have a seat.
Look, I'll have a seat, mister, but let me save you some time. Ricky didn't take a dive.
You sound pretty sure.
I'm sure because I felt my glove smash his face.
Defense is right, Mr. Malik. Circumstantial evidence from 15 years ago isn't enough.
Then how about the fact that a huge bet was placed right before this fight?
A lot of bets were placed before this fight.
Not $100,000 on the underdog at the last second.
You know, everybody counted me out. Now the only thing they're counting to is to 10. Because I dropped that chump, plain and simple.
$100,000?
That's right, Your Honor. All in increments of 9,900.
Increments? Then you don't know it was the same person at all. Not to mention the fact that 9,900 is under the legal reporting requirements.
By $100, which is awfully convenient if you're trying to break the law and not draw attention to it, like Jim Allen did.
Jim Allen's not dirty. I don't care what that lawyer says. I didn't take a dive. And I tell you something else. I get a rematch with that piece of shit, I'm gonna drop him like a stone.
The fact is, you only found something suspicious by doing something suspicious.
I was doing my job.
Your job isn't to look at bets under $10,000.
Hey, I'll look at whatever I want, and when I find out who made those bets, I'll have your fraudulent client dead to rights.
That's enough. The evidence is sufficient to move forward.
Your Honor.
Enough, Mr. Specter. This case is going to trial.
Look, we've been over this all night. It comes down to a choice between cutting Ricky a deal and payback with Malik, and I am not going to...
Wait a second. Payback, that's it.
What's it, Lewis? Where are you going with this?
How much revenue has Jim lost since these charges were brought?
I don't know. His license is suspended. He hasn't been able to book a fight. Why? What's your point?
My point is, once we show that he's innocent, someone needs to pay back all the revenue he's lost. That someone is Andrew Malik.
Lewis, I don't want to take his money. I want to ruin his reputation.
What Lewis is saying is that Malik won't pay it. The state will, which means the voters will.
Are you talking about suing him for compensation under the Wrongful Prosecution Act?
You bet your sweet hindquarters I am. Which means he either cuts Ricky a deal or any higher office aspirations he has, they're done.
You think Jim Allen will forego a lawsuit just to get Ricky a better deal?
Once he finds out why Ricky did it, yeah, he will.
I mean, Harvey, there's only one problem. You wanted to ruin Malik's reputation. This deal won't do that.
You leave that to me. And Lewis, you're a genius.
No, Harvey. I'm managing partner.
Let me get this straight. You'll come at me for Jim Allen's losses if I prosecute Ricky Crosby, who you know is guilty and wasn't even your client until today?
What he was isn't important. What he is getting a deal.
So take your medicine and count yourself lucky that we're willing to horse trade. Because if we weren't, you'd be f***ed right now.
Which you are anyway, because you're going to be issuing a public apology for going after an innocent man.
No way. I admit that. It ruins me for higher office.
What do you think I'm here for?
And you wouldn't be in this position if you didn't go after an innocent man in the first place.
I will issue an apology first thing tomorrow.
No, you will issue one now. Because we're not giving you a chance to weasel out of this.
We even did you a solid and wrote one up for you. Robert, did you know there are 12 different synonyms for the word incompetent?
After he signs this, there's going to be a 13th. Malik.
You know, you think this is funny. But sob story or not, a crime was committed here, and you are using it to ruin my career. So you better watch your backs.
Tomorrow's gonna be what tomorrow's gonna be, Andy. But for today, Jessica Pearson sends her regards.
You think you can go over my head and there won't be any consequences?
I think you wouldn't be here if your boss hadn't put the screws to you for coming after me.
You're right. He called me at midnight in my home and said that if I had nothing to hide, why the hell didn't I come after you? Well, you wanted it, you got it. You are under arrest for conspiring with a federal prosecutor.
You're making a mistake, Malik. What do you think the judge is going to say when he finds out you arrested your opposing counsel?
He's going to say guilty as charged, because I'm not just going to disbar you. I'm putting you away.
I want to call my lawyer.
Officer Haskins has butterfingers. I'll see you down there. We'll try to reach out to your lawyer on the way. Let's get to it, Sean. I know you did this. I know why. You owed Harvey Specter your career.
The hell I do.
Oh, you're gonna tell me that he didn't take down Eric Woodall, which put you in your job, and that's why you got his buddy out of prison?
Those things are unrelated.
Well, that'd be the first time in history that both hands are clean and one didn't wash the other.
I think you need to get your facts straight, because the deal that I made to take down William Sutter was
with Mike Ross, not me.
And why'd you pursue Sutter as a client?
His son-in-law, Kevin Miller, got Mike Ross out of a jam. I owed him one.
And Kevin Miller says that's a lie.
And that's the coerced testimony of a convicted felon.
You think that's all I got? Phone records. 24 conversations between you and Sean during that time. How do you explain that?
Frank Gallo was in there. He was a danger to Mike Ross, so I called Sean.
Bullshit. You want to get an inmate moved? You talk to the warden, not an SEC prosecutor.
Mike's life was threatened. I was talking to anyone who'd listen.
Bullshit. Again, Mike Ross was in danger. You couldn't get Gallo moved, so you had to get Mike out of there. And that's when you went to your buddy Sean and made a deal, which he took because he owed you.
I didn't fucking deal.
Yes, you did. I know the whole story. I can tell it, I can prove it, and the jury's gonna believe it. The real question is, which one of you two is gonna figure that out first?
Not me.
Look at his track record. Mike Ross went to prison for him. Jessica Pearson lost her license for him. He manipulates people.
I didn't manipulate anyone.
You manipulated the law. You crossed the line at every turn. You think the rules don't apply to you.
I'm good with who I am.
That's the fucking problem. You pursued a client with the sole purpose of putting him away. You did it, you know it, and you don't even care. Sean, you know what happens to prosecutors who go to prison. This is your last chance. You won't go to trial, you won't lose your job. All you have to do is admit the truth, and this will all be over.
It is over, Malik. My clients are done answering questions.
Yeah, well, I'm done asking. Oh, and you don't have clients, Mr. Williams, you just have him.
What the hell does that mean?
It means Sean Cahill asked for new representation.
Who?
Faye Richardson. She advised her client to take my deal, and he agreed.
After I bailed Harvey out, I pulled the arrest warrant. Turns out, the time on it was 9 p.m., 2 hours before Cahill's boss went to Malik's.
And exactly 1 hour after I saw Forsman. He didn't arrest me because Cahill went over his head. He did it because he knew I was getting close to something.
Which leads me to this. Sutter's autopsy. He didn't know he was dying. He died of a heart attack on the spot.
Which means Forsman wasn't telling the truth.
But he was telling the truth. He had to have gotten the story from Sutter. Otherwise, how did he know?
See, that's the thing. He wasn't lying about what Sutter told him. He was lying about when. Malik's whole case hinges on Forsman's testimony. And in order for it to be admissible, it had to be a deathbed confession.
And you can't give a deathbed confession without a deathbed.
Which means Sutter must have told Forsman. But Forsman didn't put it together about Cahill until it was too late.
So this means you're off the hook. We've got proof.
Maybe. But I don't just want proof that Forsman was lying. I want proof that Malik knew.
How are we gonna get that?
By giving Sean Cahill a chance to make things right.
What the hell is this? Where's Faye?
Faye's not coming because Sean's not signing your deal.
Well, then I guess we're going to court.
No, Malik, you're going to court because we didn't conspire with a convicted felon. You did.
The hell are you talking about?
He's talking about the fact that Charles Forsman lied about the timing of Sutter's confession.
And you're the one who told him to do it.
I can't believe this. You can't see what's happening here? He's spinning you. That's what he does.
You call this spin, Andy? I call it evidence.
You pulled my records, I pulled yours. All your contacts with Charles Forsman, every single one.
Including the phone call he made to you 5 minutes after I left him, warning you we were getting close.
Not to mention the deal that you cut with him 3 months after Sutter died.
And there is no record of any contact between you and Charles Forsman before that.
You think you're gonna intimidate me into dropping this?
No, Andy, I don't. And we're not intimidating.
We're arresting. You're hereby charged with fabricating evidence in a criminal case.
The hell I am. I'm the goddamn state's attorney.
No, you're not. See, Donna told you this would happen, and now it is.
Remember what you said about prosecutors who go to prison, Andy? Well, you're about to find out.
You're not gonna get away with this.
You just did.